The government wants to legalise abortion in Ireland on suicide grounds, but they are ignoring the evidence that shows abortion does not help women who are suicidal, and in fact, it can hurt them. In January, the government held Oireachtas Committee hearings and asked doctors and psychiatrists to give expert evidence on this issue. All of the medical experts agreed that abortion is never a treatment for suicide.
We've not had the experience of seeing any women who are suicidal where the appropriate treatment for their suicidal feelings would have been a termination of pregnancy.
St Patrick's Hospital submitted that there is no evidence, either in the literature or from the work of the hospital, that indicates that termination of pregnancy is an effective treatment for any mental health disorder or difficulty.
In my work as a psychiatrist, and I run the attempted suicide service in the Mater Hospital, where we see and assess over 400 attempted suicides in women per year. And I have never seen a pregnant woman who was suicidal for whom abortion was the only answer.
And none of the experts knew of a single case where an Irish woman had died by suicide because abortion was not available.
I'm not aware of any deaths as a result of suicide because a termination was declined to somebody.
Have we ever had to perform a termination of pregnancy because of risk of suicide? Not in my experience.
They warned that if a woman is profoundly depressed and mentally ill, she would be advised not to take any major life decision at that time, and that abortion was not a treatment for such cases.
If she's profoundly depressed and mentally ill, she would normally be advised not to take any major life decision at that time and frequently admission to hospital.
The notion of even doing an emergency termination there is just, it's completely obsolete in terms of a person who's extremely suicidal.
The treatment for suicidality is to make sure that women are safe and that they have appropriate support, medication and psychological treatment. In fact, evidence was given that women who undergo abortions are 6 times more likely to die by suicide, and that abortion is hurting women.
There's another psychiatrist called Ferguson, who is actually a pro-choice person. He has done a lot of research in this, and he believes that abortion does increase overall the risk of mental illness post-abortion by about 30%.
The experts have spoken, and they agree that abortion is not a treatment for suicide. The government needs to listen to the evidence. Abortion is not the answer. See more at thelifeinstitute.net.